Grand Rising. Oh boy, y'all know me, and if you don't, it's all lowercase. Peter Jason at Halfridge Clan. So I just had to set the record straight with this whole nonsense with this transportation bullshit. Once again, with behavioral health in general, if you don't have a physical mailbox address, the initial gatekeepers of the healthcare system, so to speak, basically flag it. They're like, no bueno. You know what I mean? So they blow smoke up your ass. Well, I had somebody else in Shasta and Mount Shasta helping me at their behavioral health at the time with that problem of getting the transportation figured out. Well, it all got piled in my lap, and I had a week to figure it out. So I spent 45 minutes on the phone at the initial, like, transportation through my healthcare system thing. This woman asked me, like, every question in the book. I swear I felt like I was either a defendant at the Nuremberg trials or, like, I was at Guantanamo Bay intake. I mean, it was like every question in the book, right, I'm answering. So it gets to this point, like, hey, look, bottom line, it's a Baba Booey fucking made up abracadabra fucking address because there's no fucking mailbox. Hello. So anyways, like, duh. So that red flags their clown system. And I'm basically being told, go piss up a rope. And, this little giggly moron woman, like a NPC Agent Smith, like, sock puppet, took the contact individual who transported me to and fro previously, who is within the Wairika behavioral health system. I won't name him. Starts with a J, Mr. J, whatever. This woman was given his information like 20 times, right? And each time she's like, oh yeah, I took it down. I'll get a hold of him. So I'm basically like, at the end of this, she's refusing to just contact him for whatever coordinates or numerical values she wanted that I didn't have, right? That was able to get Mr. J, his ability to pick me up was some numbers, let's just say. Because I wasn't going to spend 20 to 30 minutes going through text messages looking for that. After this clown, I'm on the phone for 45 minutes or more. Probably more like an hour. And she wasn't going to take maybe 5 minutes to call Wairika Behavioral Health individuals with the little bit of information left that she needed. And I'm just like, you know what? Screw you, basically, for wasting my time. Fucking clown, condescending bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just public notice. Condescending bitch. Karen wannabe clone. Gonna blow smoke up my wazoo for, 20 minutes. And, oh yeah, we've got their info. We'll, get it. We'll be in blah, blah, blah. Be in contact, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know what I mean? Oh, because we don't have this information, basically, screw you. I wanted a Darth Vader, like, just like go through the phone and just like, this fucking bitch. You know what I mean? So when I get to that point with anybody, I mean, especially if you got a JJ, I'm sorry, like, all the chick friends and babies' mamas and all that, I don't contact them anymore, but there were some that were like, had brothers that were Mexican, and let's just say their nicknames are Sniper. You know what I'm saying? So I don't make those throwaway phone calls anymore, but I'm just saying I was really fucking pissed. Let's just say I was fucking pissed. waste my fucking time. Anybody, I don't care who it is. You got a JJ or something in between. I don't really give a fuck, So I said, you know what? It's getting to the point where it's going to be more fun. The amount of time I spent fucking around, I could have had a federal injunction. You know what I mean? And then I bet there'd be like asses and elbows, like, Ted Danson blackface in it. You know what I mean? Mammy, help me, mammy, and all that shit. I'm being facetious. You know what I mean? Some of my blackest friends in Vegas, like, said you was black in a past life because we've seen you smoking fucking menthols and eating that Market Street fried chicken. You can't fool none of us. And they're all busting my chops. So, I say a little Ted Danson blackface, some shit. And it's like, go ahead, have a seizure. I don't know. File a grievance somewhere. Anyways, whole point is, if I got to fuck around for 45 minutes, right? Pardon my German. And some clown was like, oh, taking all this information. Oh, yeah, we'll get a hold of them if we need to. Kind of shit. And then's like, basically tell me, go fucking piss up a rope while the wind's blowing in my face, We're not going to call them now spend a couple minutes on the phone just to get a few numerical values that I don't have. Because guess what? I'm disabled. I got to check, Maybe I'm brilliant in some ways, in other ways, not so much. And I'm not spending 20 minutes going through text messages or 30 minutes to find some numerical values that they can make, quick, wouldn't even be 5 minutes, you know what I mean? If you knew what you were doing, it'd be 5 minutes just to get through the automated system, to get a human being to, oh yeah, human being, oh, you're breathing, yeah, oh, great. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So it started going up the ladder to, higher ups within the system of California at the top of like behavioral health, because I was getting just automated, clowned around, put to voicemail, all sort of bullshit, right? By everybody. They're all ducking and covering. I'm basically talking smack like a linebacker, and I'm like, hey, you know what? Got 13 years in the law. I mean, starting to make this entertaining for me. I can walk 3 miles to a mailbox drop. If I got to write something on a fucking toilet paper wrapper, I've done that shit before in prison. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So then all of a sudden they get I get a hold of the right channel somehow through a grievance, an oral grievance. Basically, I got like redirected to the right place without getting into it. Oral grievance. Hey, this is what's going on. They're going, oh my goodness, right? And then the woman that's in question with this whole, 45-minute waste my time thing tries to backtrack and cover her ass and basically say, well, he didn't provide this and that. Well, listen, bitch, objection, bitch. Pardon me, Karen. Wannabe, fuck you. I don't care. I can say fuck you. You're a public figure, public servant, fucking clown. You're full of shit. You're doing that diversion, deflection, communist crap. And we're running out of time. But anyways, sugar puffs. The whole reality is you condescended me for so long and asked me so many questions, and you took the people's information that could have given you brief information that you were crying about to me, and you wasted all my time, and you're getting paid by the hour, I guess, obviously. So after your coffee and donut break, you could have just made a quick phone call to somebody within Wairika. We won't name names, trying not to blab names. And you wanted to be a fucking clown. So guess what? It took me more time. It took me almost a week to get the ride. But I stirred up so much fucking sand. And you can try and talk your way out of it. Oh, cover your hiney, whatever. I don't care. Guess what? I got my fucking ride, didn't I?